up, everybody? Welcome back
Man,
to World of Iron podcast, episode 2. I'm on here with my boy AJ. So what's up, man?
what's up, bro? Well, this is like an episode 3 because we did an episode 2 with Larry and it wasn't
Yep.
recording.
Yep, y'all, we had an episode fail. So
Yeah,
this is technically episode 3, but this is episode 2 for you guys.
yeah. So Larry might jump back on here in a bit, but
Yeah, no worries.
yeah, man. So I'm just sampling out my pre-workout formulas. So I did
Cool.
two. Did
Can you
I did two?
do a little reveal or not?
Yeah. So I did this
There you
one's
go,
lemonade.
guys. Yeah,
Yep,
let
so
them know.
this one's more like your basic simple pre-workout, not a lot of stim. Um, it's for focus and energy. Um, and this one's only going to have like 200 milligrams of caffeine, so not such a high stim. So it's really more for mental focus and stuff. So it's kind of like an energy drink. But I mean, it mixes pretty good. Like this is lemonade. Like it's actually really good. So this is my first time trying that blend.
You said it has
But
citrulline in it?
yeah, so this one has citrulline, but I only did like 2,000 milligrams of
Okay.
citrulline. And then we got some choline bitartrate, some caffeine, biopurine for absorption, and then you have your basic like niacin, B6, folic acid, and B12, and then there is some creatine in there.
Nice. And this is the BCA?
No, this is just like a kind of like an energy focus and energy pre-workout.
Focus energy.
Not such a high stim. So this is going to be more like your bang or something, but not such a high caffeine count. Now the other one.
What's the caffeine on that one?
On this one?
Yeah.
This one's only 200
200?
milligrams.
It's not bad.
So
That's like as much as a rain.
yeah, exactly. Now the other one I fully dosed for like us bodybuilders. So that one's gonna have your 6,000 milligrams of citrulline, your agmatine sulfate, put creatine hydrochloride on that one, so it's a little bit more absorbent. And then that one has 350 milligrams of caffeine. So that one's like a higher stim pump and focus and stuff too. But that one's pink lemonade, so I'm excited to try that one. So Iron Militia Labs, we just got to work on some labeling, and then I'm testing out these two pre's. I think I'm most likely going to go with the fully dosed one actually. So roll that one out too. Yep.
Sounds good, man. Awesome.
Yep. So I'm excited.
So how's your week been? I know you had to head out of town.
Yeah, it's great. I've never been to Louisiana or Mississippi, so I helped a buddy of mine move his mom back here to Texas. So we left Wednesday morning, drove 12 hours straight, got to Mississippi, stayed in the hotel, got Waffle House that night for dinner, and then got up in the morning, packed everything up, and pretty much drove back to Texas. And so, but it was a nice little, couple days off. But I couldn't wait to get back in the gym. So I think it was Friday night once I got back. Yep. So just been catching up on work, and then the samples came in. So it's been an exciting start to the week so far, checking in with clients and stuff like that too for the online coaching.
Yeah, it's been a busy week for me as well, just training clients. Some are seeing progress, some aren't. It's just one of those things where, when they're with us, they're good, but when they're not with us, they, life happens.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I had some of them were asking me help tips for like sweet tooth cravings and stuff like that. So I was giving them
Yeah.
some recipe
What are
ideas.
what are some of your go-tos? That's a good topic.
So my big one would be like I like to take Greek yogurt and put it in the freezer for like 45 minutes, kind of like ice cream. And then I'll get a Fiber One brownie bar. So the chocolate brownie bar, and I'll put that in the Greek yogurt. So it's kind of like a ice cream with, yeah, it's good, man. You can put some almond butter in there, vanilla extract.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I've done this in the past, and I've shared it with my clients as well. Believe it or not, green grapes. Put them in the freezer
Uh-huh.
and just kind of snack on them. So because believe it or not, those the green grapes, if you put them in the freezer, it actually makes them sweeter.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the freezing does to the sugar content of the grape, but somehow it makes it sweeter, and it actually curbs a lot of that craving. So, but I
Nice.
also have another belief as far as like to curb those cravings. It's not so much giving a client something. I usually tell them more often than not, if you're eating more throughout the day and your body is continuously satiated, more often than not, those junk food cravings or the sugar cravings will be very minimal, if at all.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can kind of attest to that
Usually
as well.
I go a bit nerdy. I kind of tend to, my philosophy is like there's probably something that they're not getting, like if you crave chocolate, you're probably maybe low in iron or something.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Different things like that. So there might be something maybe that's gapped in the nutrition that they're
Yeah.
not doing.
Or it could be like if you're craving salty, maybe your body's low on sodium.
Right, stuff like that. So
That's
yeah.
definitely.
There's this guy on YouTube, James Remington.
Yep, I've been following that man for years.
Yes, dude. So like when I'm deep in prep or like in a diet, I'm on his video. Shout out to James Remington because I'm on there. I'm on there just watching like what can I make? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he has some amazing hacks for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's done a lot of competitions in the past. He's done men's physique, stuff like that. So I followed him way back when. I first saw him on YouTube. Um, I forgot where he moved or where he lived at the time. Uh, but before I kind of stopped watching him as often, he had plans of moving to Vegas. I don't know if that ever happened for him and his team, or but that was the thought, because at the time he was looking at two places. He was looking at Vegas and he was looking at Texas. So I'm not sure where he actually ended up, but yeah.
It'd be crazy if he's here in Texas.
I know, yeah, but he's awesome. I watched a lot of his videos.
Yeah, I actually just got done prepping a bunch of food, ground sirloin and turkey and chicken and rice and stuff like that. And after we did our posing today, I was like, I'm not too far off. Let me just diet a little bit down to like 190, 195 and see where I'm at.
Yeah, no, you don't look bad at all, man.
Yeah, but
And that was
low key, I might order some pizza after we get off of here.
Yeah, I've already had my cheat meal. So
Yeah.
I had to get my coffee at the.
Yeah, man, this is actually really good. The flavor, I'm like really happy with the flavoring.
You said
And
it's
like,
just regular lemonade?
yeah, it tastes like lemonade.
Nice. That's a
Yeah,
simple
so
flavor.
yeah, I'm super. And then the other one's pink lemonade, so you can't go wrong with pink lemonade. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, so
Nice. Next time I gotta try cherry lemonade. Or cherry limeade.
Cherry lime. I was just telling someone that I was like, I should do a cherry limeade, but
Yeah. Well, because that's a
if I
very
could,
popular, flavor amongst other companies out there. They have that flavor.
yeah, yeah. If I can get them to do the flavoring, I think I'm not sure what other ones I can do, but I just went with that one for now.
No, it's
But
cool.
yeah, I'm excited because if this one tastes this good, I know the other one's gonna taste really good, and the other one's more of like an intense pump and pre-workout. So
So I know. How'd you feel about the Pittsburgh, man? Did you get a chance to check it out?
oh, I just
Pittsburgh
was
Pro?
watching the wellness. It was funny is I seen some of the like Men's Physique, the guy that I've never heard of that guy, but he looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Um,
Shout out to Chiron. He won that show.
yeah, he looked good. I was surprised. Um, I don't know the name by heart. The other guy, the taller guy from Men's Physique, that he won it not this past year, but the year prior.
You talking
Tall
about
guy.
Raymond?
Yeah, Raymond. Yeah.
Raymond Edmonds? Yeah, he actually took
Yeah.
third.
I know. That's what's
Yeah,
crazy.
he got third. I was just like, dang. Yeah, because the second place guy, I'm not too familiar with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy. Raymond Edmonds got third.
I know there was a dark horse in classic too. Something divine.
Yeah, I heard about him.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere. And then the wellness, I like Urishna Ayala.
Yeah, she's the one that took overall, right?
No, she got second.
Oh, she got second. Okay.
Yeah, of course she's still. I'm pretty sure she's still qualified for Olympia, but um, the girl that took the overall, a lot of people don't know that she actually has been winning in the wellness division internationally for many years already. Before it came to the NPC, yeah, so she's already a well-renowned, like, top achieved wellness competitor. So I wasn't really surprised when she took that overall. You know what I mean? That was that was her debut coming into the NPC or the IFBB rather.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see if we can maybe pull up some highlights from that. Who's the one? Yeah, I think there she is. With Zoom, how do I show
You just share your screen at the bottom. It should
share
just
screen?
hit. Yeah.
Yeah, so check it out. I think she's right here. You see that?
Mm, I don't think that's her.
This is the wellness.
Yeah. Is that the NPC side though? I'm talking about the IFBB, the pros.
Oh yeah, this is NPC.
Yeah. If you go to wellness, hold on, what's it? Oh, we're gonna know your search history, bro.
Sorry, I don't have a search history. So.
What is it? Wellness.
All right, here we go. Here's Chiron.
Yeah, that dude looks good, man.
So big shout out to Chiron, man.
That's her, Angela Borges.
Looks amazing.
We go back, but yeah. Yeah, dude, he looked good.
It's Chiron. Yeah, he looks great. So shout out to him. Shout out to Raymond. Let's see. You mentioned Zeke. Is oh no. Raymond actually got second.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I thought he got third.
Yeah, he looked like he was in the third spot, but
Yeah.
just for where they had him on stage.
Yeah, and then I guess this is Aaron Banks. So for any of y'all don't know, like pretty much these pros that are pretty much in the game and every show.
Yeah.
These two guys right here, Chiron and Raymond Edmonds. These guys are always in the top. So, and like I said, I didn't know too much about Aaron Banks, but shout out to him too. Everybody looks great up there. And then let's see, wellness. There you go, Angela Borges.
Yeah, so this is like what me and Mo were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like bikini, but with bodybuilding legs.
Yeah. I'm not mad.
not as shredded, but they're big.
Yeah,
but
no, I mean she has a great physique.
mm-hmm.
It's worth it.
So like I know with Urishna, her legs are a whole lot bigger than hers, but I think they're trying to go for more of this look that she has. And like I said, she's been a well-renowned wellness competitor before they brought it to the IFBB and NPC.
Yeah. Oh, Urishna, she got second.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? To be honest with you, I kind of like that look better.
Yeah, me too.
You know, she just looks a little bit fuller. She's got abs. She's got abs popping out.
Yeah, her legs are in good condition. Like they're big.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah. So, but we'll see. We'll see how they do the. We'll see who takes the first Wellness Olympia.
Yeah, we'll see. It's coming up September 25th. Mm-hmm. If y'all don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna do the either one or both San Antonio shows.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do them.
Yeah,
Get that.
I'm just sitting back as a spectator this year.
Yeah. Put on some more size.
Yes, sir. That's it.
Do you have that video of our pose down earlier?
I do. Actually, believe it or not, I actually just posted it.
Oh, you did? Nice. I'll have to go check it out after.
See, I could probably throw it up.
I'm excited for the Indy Pro Show and the Chicago Pro Show.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Sergio Oliva is doing the Chicago Pro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he hasn't been he competed in a while. I think a year. Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, you did just post it. You literally just posted it.
I did. There it is. Check this out, guys.
Off season.
Yep. Hey,
your lats are.
Comment down below who looks better.
Dude, you have not. I like the way your lats are like they're like high, but they like flare out.
I know my lats don't look too bad right there, even with my left little broken wing.
Yeah, you have really good lats though. Like the way that they say highlight that, if you can like bring out that thickness.
Yeah.
Um,
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build those last a little bit more.
yeah, you build out that thickness, you look crazy because the way that they insert so high, it's gonna make your waist just look like itty bitty. Me, I'm just a freaking my midsection is a square. So I've been trying to bust my butt, bringing up my lats from the front, so that they make my waist at least look a little bit smaller. You know what I mean? Like try to really make that separation.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on that vacuum too. So,
Yeah, it's so hard off season. That's what me and I think his name's Derek were talking about. Um, his coach is like, if you don't have abs in off season, then it's no good. I'm like, we're over here like big boys.
yeah,
But then I
so,
have a lot of other guys that are big bodybuilders that are like, oh, if you're not getting a little bit, chunky in the off season, then you're wasting it, kind of, I guess, too. So I guess it goes both ways. I mean, but then I kind of get in my head because you see guys, I mean, they're pros. I know we're not pros yet, but like guys like Hunter, like a lot of Patrick P Tour, he's a big coach. A lot of his guys in off season, they all have abs, and I'm just like, how do these dudes have abs like this in the off season? Like, I'm trying to still figure it out. So
I know it's crazy. Like to be in the off season to have abs. Like I mean, for one, it has to be the nutrition, even though they're eating big, but it has to do with the cardio too. I bet they're keeping that cardio in there for sure.
yeah.
Let me turn my patio light on real quick. Hopefully it's not too much of a glare.
No, that's not bad.
So yeah, last time I didn't get to. I kind of wanted to kind of name this podcast or this episode consistency because that's something I wanted to talk about on the last one.
Mm-hmm.
But we kind of ended up talking about other things, which is great. Um, so what is your take on consistency? So like, what does consistency mean to you? Like, could be personally and kind of for your clients.
Oh, that's everything, man. The more consistent you can be, um, one, it's easier to track, progress or measurement, used as like a measurement to see, you know, efforts, um, discipline. I think it's very um, crucial if you're able to get in that routine where you're just kind of um, in the pocket, so to speak, where like and it's really hard. I mean, because I mean, we can get into like life work balance and stuff like that. And I know it's hard. That's why a lot of times I try to build out my nutrition programs and training tailored to people's lifestyle. Like literally, like I'll have them take me through their day on like when they wake up, what's the first thing they do, like literally as best as they can in extreme detail. Like, if I'm a fly on your shoulder, what are you doing throughout the day? And I will tailor it because I feel like that's going to give us the best strategy and the best angle to stay consistent. Because if it can fit to what you're already doing, it's not that big of a change. Whereas when you get into like me and you are more on the extreme side of like contest prep and bodybuilding where there's almost no balance. It's for lack of a better word, selfishness, because you're just everything you do is revolved around one goal, right? And that's that show. From the time you wake up to what you're eating, everything revolves around the training, and the training revolves around the result that you're looking for. And if you're not consistent, it's you're not going to get what you're looking for when it comes to fitness and health and building muscle or even losing body fat. You can't yo-yo diet. That's when you'll start
So when
going crazy.
so like for instance, when a client comes to you and says like, hey AJ, man, I've had a crazy week or crazy couple of weeks. I just really haven't had the time to come into the gym.
Yeah.
I've been missing some meals here and there just because of work. So what are some ways or strategies to kind of get them back on the right track?
So I usually just let them know, like, hey, it's okay. At the end of the day, we're all human. We're not. No one's perfect. You're gonna have some mess ups. You're gonna slip, right? Just like if and when you're learning how to ride a bike, you're gonna fall off. Like, it's inevitable. Like, failure is a part of it. Yep. Embracing that failure and realizing, like, don't just throw the whole bike away and set it on fire and say, F that, I'm never riding a bike again. No, like, you say, okay, I messed up. I fell off the bike. Tomorrow's a new day. You get back on and you just keep pedaling for as long as you can. Eventually, you're going to be able to ride that bike all the way to the destination that you're trying to get to. So, don't, a lot of us, we're all guilty of it. And, being extremely critical and hard on ourselves, when we just need to be able to kind of realize, like, hey, it's okay. I'm doing good. It's, you're doing better than the person that's still on the couch or still eating bad, like, that never even started or tried in the first place. Character, character is not in being perfect and that guy has such great character, like, he never messes up. No, character and building character comes from messing up and knowing that you're not perfect. That's how you build character, and that in turn comes in, builds that self-confidence and that dedication, and it all just kind of intertwines.
Yeah, man. You definitely need to. In a lot of things in life, we definitely have to fail first in order to succeed.
Yeah.
So just in my experience, just with my clients, I kind of do the same thing. Like, you kind of have to get, kind of personal with them, but be honest, and be like, okay, so where do you think that you're failing at? Like, what are some adjustments that we can make? Say, like, if you say, for instance, I've gotten a lot of, I try to train at night, but then, when I get off work, I'm just so exhausted. So, and I was like, and I always say, well, why not, what time do you go to work in the morning? They're usually like, oh, like 9 o'clock. Okay. So I know this in the beginning, it's going to be a little an adjustment, but would you be open to training earlier in the morning? Because for one, there's huge benefits to getting up in the morning, getting up early in the morning. So like, say if you work at 9, you can get up at like 7, work out for an hour. Depending on where you train, I'm pretty sure they have a shower there. You can take a shower, go straight to work.
Yeah.
And of course, as far as your meals or whatever, of course you just have to prioritize and plan properly to make sure you have all that aligned, and then you just take it with you and just go to work. That's it. So, as far as the training, see if that's an option. And then if people have an issue as far as getting their meals in, then, maybe we need to take it back a step, and just kind of start small, so maybe if they're trying to get in 5 meals, okay, like let's backtrack a little bit and let's try to get at least 3 full meals in, solid, and maybe, we'll switch out, you still got to get your calories in, but, maybe we can switch it out with maybe a protein shake or, a couple snacks, something like that to kind of still get our calories in, and then kind of slowly ramp that back up. So,
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
even that, teach people and educate people about nutrient timing, to time your meals,
Mhm.
you know. So something like that. I mean, those are ways that I've always kind of help my clients, and it's helped so far.
Yeah, and knowing that it's not gonna all happen overnight, you know what I mean? It's hard to make that adjustment. Like,
Absolutely.
um, give yourself that 30 or more, like 90 days. What did it say? It's 90 days to create a new habit. So eventually, when you start to embrace that kind of like eating healthier, making better choices, geared towards your goals. Once you start getting and building that momentum, that diet now becomes your life. That exercise program is just part of your routine, your daily life and routine,
Yep. Just becomes
and then
normal.
it's like, then it feels weird when you don't do it, right? You feel like, man, something's missing. I need to go work out today. I
Yep.
feel off, because I know for me, if I'm all over the place and I'm getting stuff done and I'm doing, what they call busy work, or I'm working, but I feel like I'm not getting a lot done because I'm doing so much at once.
Yeah.
As long as I know I went to the gym and I killed it, then I feel productive,
Yeah.
at the very least. Or maybe, nothing else is going right in my day. Everything's hitting the fan. Let me go get a good workout in. At least I can, get that in, you know. But yeah, giving yourself that 90 days, to create that habit or that new discipline, and stuff like that too. A lot of people, will they'll work with me like for 4 weeks and like, well, I'm not seeing any results. I'm just give it some time. I promise you, the
Yeah.
longer you give yourself, just a little bit longer, and then they start seeing crazy results in that 6, to 8 to 12, and they're like, oh my gosh, I've never, I'm back in these jeans again, or insert, you know, the line, but it's just, I love it. Once
Yeah.
I'm just
It's
like,
like a it's like
just
a
stay
it's like a
with me,
light
don't
switch.
quit yet. Yeah, it's like they're right there on about to hit land, and you're like, we're almost there. Just stay the course, and
Yeah.
trust me. As long as you're putting in the work. And that another thing is what I love about being consistent, being disciplined, and fitness and health and nutrition and bodybuilding, is the more that you put into it, the more consistent you are, the more disciplined you are, the more precise you are, the more routine, the more you put and give to it, the more you're going to get out of it.
Mhm.
It really is a self-rewarding, you know, um, lifestyle. So
Definitely is.
yeah,
Yeah, that's good, man. I kind of just wanted to kind of bring up that topic because I feel that that's where a lot of people struggle. So to kind of bring that to light, here on our podcast, I
yeah,
think it may help a lot of people because I think that's where a lot of people struggle is being consistent.
yeah.
You know,
And you got to remember your why. What did you even start? Why do you want to
yeah,
make a change?
definitely.
What
The
is
why
it?
is
And yeah.
the why is huge. So
Mm-hmm.
if you can't identify your why, it's going to be one of those things where yes, we use that word motivation a lot, but in reality, motivation is really just a feeling. Like you need like straight up discipline in order to reach a goal. So
Yeah.
motivation will carry you for a little bit, but it's not long lasting.
Yeah. It's
You know,
it's building it's building that mental strength, right? So that's why I love mindset first. If
absolutely.
if you can help change your client's mindset and their perspective on things, like maybe physically don't feel like going to the gym that day or eating right, but they know mentally if they just force themselves to it and not listen to that internal battle and kind of win over that battle and do it anyways, they're going to be happier. And that's when you start keeping those promises to yourself. That's huge, right? You make a promise to yourself, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to stick to this diet. Keep that promise. That's a form of self-love. That's going to build momentum, and that's going to build self-confidence. That's going to continue over to the next day, and maybe you fall off one day. That's okay. Get back up, do it again, right? And so forth and so on. So,
because honestly, what we're doing, for our clients out there is, we're basically undoing bad habits. That's our focus. Like, that's what we do as trainers. We're not only here to train, educate, stuff like that, but I mean, if we can help you undo bad habits, it's only going to make you more successful. And of course, as trainers, we're here to motivate you as well. Like, we're your support system. We're here for you to make sure and ensure that you succeed. So, but it's kind of a partnership. There's going to be a thing there where you're going to have to do your part as the client. And it's like you're doing it for yourself. So it's like when you walk out of that training session with your trainer or whatnot, as much as we would love to hold your hand all the way through your journey, unfortunately we can't. But through that, you're gonna gain a lot of things. You're gonna gain consistency, discipline, just a lot of better habits. You're gonna feel better about yourself, and that's gonna stem into other areas of your life as well, not just your health.
Right. Mm-hmm. All right, brother. Well, I'm gonna jump off here. That was a really good topic. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, I thought it was a very important piece. So I'm glad we could discuss that. So we're definitely gonna label this as consistency.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but like my man AJ always does for us, he's gonna sign us out.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching episode 2 of the World of Iron podcast. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment, subscribe. It is free. Okay, it doesn't cost you anything. Just hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications so that you know when the next episode of World of Iron is live. We'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Peace, guys.